Hey guys, it's Irkie500 here. Me doing some Shogun 2 online commentary. This is my first one, so give me some slack. Also, this is my third or fourth time commentating the same video because I've had some audio issues, microphone issues. So if there are still some bugs, just give me some time. We'll get them worked out. I know there might be some issue with some weird background noise with the microphone, so just bear with me. Like I said, we'll get her figured out. Anyway, this is between myself over here and my opponent Lucas Fisher 112. I believe this was a medium funds battle, but the unit sizes are on medium as well. You can see they have reduced numbers. This is on the I want to say Forest Ridge map or something like that, but basically very deep valley in the middle and two high ridges on either side. So I'll do some army overviews real quick. I brought a Irkie500 unit over here, we got a light cav, and then I deployed another light cav over here to go capture that building. I brought 3 units of Naginata Samurai right there, 3 units of Katana Samurai, 2 units of Yari Ashigaru, and 3 units of Bow Ashigaru and 2-foot Samurai. Bad choice, I'll explain later. He had, I don't know if you saw it real quick, he had 3 units of Katana Samurai hidden up in these woods, and these guys are end up marching all the way up there, but we'll get to that later. He brought, aside from those Katana Samurai, he's got 2 Irkie500 over here, so he definitely spent quite a bit of money on that Irkie500, so hopefully, you know, he can get some use out of that. And then he has 4 units of Bow Samurai, so he's definitely got me beat on the skirmishing component, but if you check out his infantry corps, he does have a pretty weak infantry corps, at least up the middle. If he kept his Katana Samurai down here, I would say, you know, he's definitely has an advantage over myself. Those Yari Ashigaru, if you put him in spear wall and line him up, I mean, he could hold up a lot of troops. And then you bring those Katana Samurai in, and you could do some serious damage. But we'll see how things unfold. So he did dismount his Irkie500 over here. So he's going to capture that Morale Shrine. I do end up capturing the Bow Dojo over there, but it doesn't really help me very much because I get destroyed in the skirmishing fight. My Bow Ashigaru are significantly inferior to his Bow Samurai, and I get some really bad positioning with my bow units. This was my first battle back online in about a year, so in that time I just play a lot of campaign against, you know, some normal AI, so nothing special. I'd like to consider myself a pretty decent player, but I'm sure if I was playing some higher ranked people, I would get absolutely rolled over. By the way, shout out to Irkie500. You were the one who inspired me to start doing some commentating, so I thank you for that. I'm a big fan. I've seen probably 3/4 of your videos on your channel. Burn through a lot of those at night, so thank you for that. Be a long time follower. Hopefully you'll do the same for me. I'm gonna start moving my Irkie500 through the woods here, and actually this is a classic Irkie500 tactic. Loves to hide his cavalry, so thank you, sir, for that one. So I'm gonna hide my Irkie500 up here and wait for the right moment to use them. And then so nothing really too much going on. I'm gonna end up moving up my skirmishing units because I saw that he didn't push to capture this shrine in the middle, or I'm sorry, the sword dojo in the middle, of which he should have. He definitely had the advantage up the middle. With those bow units, I mean, he's gonna start picking me apart. If I were him, I would have pushed up real quick and captured both the Morale Shrine and the sword dojo, and he would have had a very significant advantage against me. Because while I do have, you know, a couple spear units, I mean, I've got a pretty mixed army, but he's got the numbers advantage over there for sure. He'll be able to time me. He would have been able to time me down pretty well. But you're gonna see my foot samurai unit just start getting destroyed. I mean, just absolutely mowed down. And I think the reason why I didn't get a lot of kills with my Yari Ashigaru is because This building was in the way, possibly. And then you can see these guys. These guys aren't even firing. Yeah, so the building was in the way. So these guys are getting destroyed. And then the trees were in the way for me over here. So a lot of my arrows weren't getting through. He had a little bit of cover over there, so poor maneuvering on my part. You can see me. I'm trying to spread those guys out. I think I realized that I had them bunched up, and they might not be firing due to friendly fire. So I spread them out, but it didn't really help me out that much. So you can see those Katana Samurai are finally they're moving up. My light cab ended up spotting them, so they're not hidden anymore. So we just start to skirmish here. Oh, I did forget to mention I have a leader general, and he has a bow general. You can see all the corpses of my poor foot samurai that have been slaughtered in battle. These brave soldiers who killed no more than 3 men before they routed. So completely waste of Koku there. I kind of wish I had sacked those guys, maybe brought a couple units of bow samurai, but live and learn. So here, everything was just kind of stagnant, and I hate to play the camping game. I get very impatient, and sometimes that can cause problems for me. So I just started moving up, and I actually just ended up doing a full melee charge because I definitely had the advantage up the middle right now because all he has is just some Yari Ashigaru. And you can see he does not put them in spear walls, so it's going to give a pretty distinct advantage to my Naginata Samurai over here. That Katana unit I think is going to turn and help them out. You can see, alright, I'm going to slow this down real quick. So he's going to get a Yari Cav charge into a Naginata unit, which not really the best idea even if they are distracted. You can see a couple ones. We can get up close. You can see a couple bodies go flying. There's one right there. Even if they are distracted by another unit, he should have brought them all the way around to the rear, and he would have done significantly more damage. Those Yari Cav have a very, very high charge bonus, so make sure if you guys do a hammer and anvil, or you try and use cav attacks, especially he had that whole lane open, my Yari would not move in there fast enough to catch them, so make sure you bring those cavalry all the way around, and you're going to get much better results. So remember my hidden cav unit in the woods? Yeah, well, that's going to go down and destroy those Yari Cav. And then here, I'm really loving light cav right now. They're having a lot of fun with them. You can see I'm going to punch right through this hole. There's nothing here to stop me. His Katana Samurai can't catch up because they're too slow. And I'm just going to get these guys right around and take out this entire bow line. You're going to see let's get a slow motion of the Yari Cav charge in here. So they're going to charge in. They're going to get a couple kills off the charge. They're up to 9. Come on, 10 kills, 9 on the charge. So those Yari Cav are going to get mopped up pretty quick. I'm going to full speed here. Let's see how we're doing for time. Alright, yeah, so they're going to start mopping that up pretty quick. And that's pretty much the end of the battle. I end up taking my Yari Cav and finishing off his general, but one of my favorite parts of the battle right here. You're going to see these 3 units of Katana Samurai charge in. Now, if you noticed, they were all in a very narrow formation, so they all blobbed up here in the middle. Make sure if you have a lot of units like that, spread them out, because you're going to get a lot longer line. You're going to start getting some more killing power. See, all these guys in the middle, they can't do anything, and look what happens. They're going to get charged in the butt by some Yari Cav. Look at all those bodies. Look at that guy. He went flying like 25 feet. So don't underestimate light cav. They can do some serious damage, and they actually end up just chain routing 3 units of Katana Samurai with 1 charge, and these are light cav. I mean, they cost me 400 koku apiece. I mean, they're nothing special. But used properly, I mean, they got some serious kills. That one got 85, that one got 98, so I think at the end of the battle, they ended up getting quite a few more than that if they're doing some cleanup. So let's just fast forward. I think that's the end of the battle there. We're going to go to the results screen here and do a quick recap of, some... I saw for me, those foot samurai, but again, I think I might have committed a little bit too early to the melee charge and with my archers. My opponent swapped his katana samurai other side of the map where his Irkie500 were, and Irkie500 in the woods. I think he would have fared a lot better because he would have been able to get a very nice downhill charge into some of my weaker units off to the right side, and those katana samurai just keep one unit to go capture that building. Maybe, you know what, have a Yari Ashigaru go over there and put an extra katana samurai up in the middle. I think that would have helped him out a lot, and he would have had a significant advantage up the middle and would have been able to press that, and then once that building's captured, he can flank with a katana samurai, and then he's got those two Irkie500 units, so it would have created a lot of trouble for me. So good game to my opponent, though. You can see that right there. Let's run through the unit statistics and scroll down. You can pause where you need to in the film. You see my light cavalry combined got near 250 kills between the two of them. So there's that. Thanks all for watching. If you have any questions, comments, things I can improve on, please let me know. But up until next time, this is Irkie500 signing off.